Hi, Drasala. If you check out the view right now, you can see that the moon is in it. The moon is in the screen, or the frame. Hello, Mother. Good evening. We're going to look at the moon for a little bit. Yet another day of no clouds in the sky. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Oh, you know what? I just realized that I could use photogrammetry to get this tree right here. This tree is pretty massive looking. Well, not right here, but it's a really big tree, and it's pretty unique. I'm not gonna do it right now. I think if I wanted to get photogrammetry of it, I would actually go there on my feet. Yeah, it would be tricky. I think, but I don't know. I might be able to do it. I got the I've got O Fortuna stuck in my head. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that's probably enough of that. For those of you just tuning in, welcome to my drone delivery service where I neither pick up or deliver. That's true about scanning trees. Especially like today, it's kind of windy too, so it would be really difficult to get good photos of it, of the tree. I need to check my. Oops, I think my My horizon is a little crooked. Isn't everyone's? Can you drop something off? No, I don't think I can, Bill. I don't have that quite far of a range. So for those of you watching on Facebook, I'm live streaming to a few other platforms. I'm on Twitch, I'm on Mixer, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter. On all those other platforms, you can find me at Adjective Beaver. Facebook is mostly just friends and family. You also don't have to find me at all. It's not required, it's not needed, it's not necessary. You can just watch where you're currently watching from. I've only tried to carry one thing with this drone, and that was a 360 camera, and it didn't go over so well. The drone was really unstable. Another night of no clouds. I'm in Mesa, Bill. Mesa. I won't be getting any more specific than that. A large round ball of white you're seeing is the sun, as far as we know. There's no clouds in the sky. Not a one. It just needs a six-pack. You know, I need to work out a deal with one of the local stores and see if I can get someone on the inside there to, like, here's $20. I'll fly my drone to you. Just go ahead and strap on a bunch of beverages, please. And go ahead and toss in a bag of chips. I'd have to be very careful flying home, because if the wind picked up and blew the bag of chips, the rotors might slice it and there'd be chips all over. Chip delivery service, that's not a bad idea. You could probably fly to the gas station and grab a hot dog. Make it rain chips, yeah. Although making it rain hot dogs would be pretty cool too. Just drop some hot dogs into the rotors and let it slice up the wieners. It's an aerial blender. Yeah, it's currently in the 80s. There's a light breeze. I imagine it would be much more of a medium breeze if there wasn't all this goddamn civilization in the way blocking it. Please bear with me. I know I said this is the Arizona sunset, but hey, this is a toy and I like to play with it. I wonder if I could fish with a drone. Heck, I could get some hot dogs and fish with hot dogs. Just hang it from the bottom of the drone. I'm gonna do a little city fishing with chips and hot dogs. T1BG says on Mixer, fly over the zoo or something. You know what, T1BG, I'm not too close to the zoo. I don't think I'd be able to make it. And yeah, things like that I can't. And the zoo's close to Phoenix Sky Harbor, too close to Phoenix Sky Harbor for me to fly without permission. I'd have to get like some weird permission slip to fly near there, and I doubt they'd let me. Looks like we got a little bit of traffic. I don't know where everyone's going at the moment. It's probably a quest for toilet paper. Off in the distance there on the horizon, right in the middle of the screen, we've got Superstition Mountain. Superstition Mountain and the Superstition, I believe it's a Wildlands or whatever they call it. It's got quite an interesting story to it, how it got its name. I'm not about to recant the tale because I'll butcher it. You can go to www.wikipedia.com and use that fancy search hole and put in Superstition Mountain. And you can find all you could ever want to know about it. I don't know if we're close enough. It'll recount, not recant. Recant would mean like took the story back. I don't know which direction is Picacho, Nacho. Which is that north? We can see Four Peaks from here, which is to the northeast. There's Red Mountain, and then there's, with the stripe on it, Pass Mountain, and just behind it you can see Four Peaks. I'm guessing anything up in the Scottsdale area, I'm not going to be able to see very well from here. You'd think I'd know all the names of these rocks by now. To the right of Superstition. To the right if I'm facing it, or if it's at my back, or if I'm standing on my head and looking to the Casa Grande. Okay, so we got quite a bit of visibility, but I don't know if it's that good. Lady Wani on Mixer. Ugh, for some reason it keeps lagging out and not playing the stream. Saw you on and wanted to say hi. Lady Wani, hello, hi. Mixer seems to be having some problems. You could look for me on Twitter or even on Twitch. You might have a better viewing experience on either of those services. Or you might not. Don't let me tell you what to enjoy. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Now all that smog lit up. Ooh, that's pretty. Although it is a little clearer. Could be my Wi-Fi too. The weather here is bad, says Lady Wani on Mixer. Yeah, I know that my drone streams have had some issues on Mixer. Like I think yesterday it froze up and the audio cut out. I had to restart. And it was no big deal, but there were a couple people that weren't able to watch and listen. I mean, that's all this really is like, it's just a moment of zen accompanied by my mouth noises. That's it. It's nothing special. I mean, you could look out your own window and see the sunset. You just get the added bonus of me running my mouth. And if you and Lady Wani, you know me. If you stick around long enough, I'll say something stupid. No, we got a plane heading to Sky Harbor or the sun. And I guess we'll see which one happens first. Also, for all of you watching, this stream is probably like a 20 or 30-second delay, so everything that you are seeing and hearing happened in the past. The recent past, though. And no, I do not know what the future holds. Alright, so I gotta bring the drone down and swap the battery. Hey, how's it going? Did you bring my chips? I could use my chips right about now. Alright, I'm gonna set down the little table here. The video's gonna freeze up for a moment. Don't worry, I'll be right back. We'll be up in the sky in no time. All right, I think we're ready. Yes, I bear full responsibility for my flight in this zone. There we are. We didn't really miss much of the sunset. It's still there. It's still setting. There's a bug attacking me. I'm under attack, help. I'm good. I'm adjusting the horizon It's a little crooked. There. Later, Bill. Have a good evening. Thanks for coming in and chit-chatting. Let's see. What else is going on? Not a whole lot. Golden hour. Everything's got a nice little orange glow to it. So check in with the moon and see if it's still there. Scream really loud when you spot it. Did you spot it? I did, but I didn't scream. You know, maybe suggesting people scream is a bad idea, because no one likes an impromptu scream that likely scares the shit out of them. We'll just edit that part out so no one else can hear it. Alright, there we go. Looking right back at the sun. I got birds laughing at me. Kate on Twitter. Thumbs up, smiley glasses, smiley sunglasses. Hello, hi, thank you for that. Please enjoy the view. It's a good thing you've got your sunglasses on, because we're looking at the sun. My buddy's responding to your birds. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we've got a lot of loud birds out in the backyard. Cleaver on Twitter. Hey there. Hi. How you doing? Good morning, Cleaver. How are you doing? Yeah, the birds back here, the noises kind of come in waves. Usually there's some songbirds in our tree, and I paused. A cactus wren was just making some noise, and cactus wrens sort of sound like a vehicle trying to start. What's the mountain to the right in the distance? You know what? I am not sure which one that is. I would need to look that up. I think that's probably northeast of Phoenix. If you look at the sun, like just below it, don't look into it, but just below it, you can see some silhouettes of buildings, and that's downtown Phoenix. But I think I really need to. I need a map so I can better answer these questions. You know what? Or what I could do is just been like, oh yeah, that's Pile of Rock Mountain, yeah, or it's Witch Mountain, and just change the name every time, so that way people will be like, wow, he really knows his mountains. He really knows that area. But it's just a different thing I make up every day. Yes, that would in the Phoenix area. There was just some songbirds in the tree. You probably heard them. Squeak, squeak, squeaking. Ooh, Kate responded with the Canadian flag. I assume that means you are up in Canada? Someday I think I would like to go visit Canada. I see a lot of pictures and a lot of video, and it looks like a really beautiful country. There's a lot of places I want to go. There's so much cool stuff to see in the world. So many neat places to visit. My mother confirms that Canada is awesome. Thank you, Mother. But I would like to go to the non-popular tourist places. Yeah, sure, those places are great and cool to see. But sometimes it's those areas that don't have a whole lot of people that are way better to look at and visit. Angel Bait, hello. You'll take me? All right. You know what? Like, if we happen to visit Canada, we will definitely be visiting the Vancouver area. And I will let you, you can be my tour guide. You know, like, the touristy places are nice because it isn't like, for example, here in Arizona, we've got the popular Tombstone. So it is a tourist trap. It's like always really busy, or it was before. It's cool to see, but with all those extra people there, it kind of like takes away from the experience. My mother went fishing up there, not populated. Yeah, I bet if you can get on a canoe and wiggle your way into some areas, that would be really peaceful. I've been wanting to do some kayaking here, just so I can get into some of the, the normal areas that cars or larger boats can't get into. Northern parts of the provinces in Canada, I bet those are beautiful. I don't know, it's just, there's something really calming about hearing nothing. So like, if I stop running my mouth right now, I'm hearing the drone. I'm hearing kids down the street play basketball. I'm hearing traffic, maybe a horn or something, or a plane every so often. But to hear nothing, that would be nice. That way all I hear are the screams of my internal identities arguing. Just want to go somewhere quiet and hear myself scream. I don't, I'm fine. I don't need that. I can scream right here. Polar bear sightseeing is great in the province of Manitoba. Ooh, thank you for that, Kate. Wow, okay. That would be really cool. What area are you shooting from? And Canada is beautiful. Cleaver, I'm in Phoenix. That's where I'm at. And I have no plans of going anywhere in Canada just yet. And who knows? I won't be able to go anywhere for a while. Not until the plague's over. T1BG on Mixer says, never listen to Verb Beaver. He always wants to do things, right? Yeah. Can't keep up with that one. Like I may have to go to Canada just to check out and see some beavers. We had one in the canals in Phoenix here recently, like within the last few months, and they relocated it to like a preserve before they brought it home. I'm looking for that mountain range. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to set myself a reminder to look up what these darn mountain ranges are nearby. Algonquin Provincial Park is awesome for wilderness camping and canoeing. Neat. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do the camping thing anymore, but like a day trip and then, go out to and then come back home to my fancy cabin. That would be nice. I just need to find someone that's going to be like, hey, you, I appreciate you existing. Here's a pile of money. You never have to work again. Just go ahead and travel the world. We all need somebody like that. No more roughing it for me. Nope. Maybe. But I don't know. I guess living in the city has kind of spoiled me. I don't want to get my fingers dirty. Going in a camper would be nice. So if you have a nice camper like my mother does, that would be a way to do it. So as a reminder, those of you watching on any of the various platforms, I am restreaming to a bunch of different live streaming platforms. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Twitch, and I'm on Mixer. On everything but Facebook, you can find me at Adjective Beaver. Send us some cactus fruit. Ooh, we should have some in a couple months here. The prickly pear will be blooming. And a lot of that stuff just goes to waste because people don't do anything with it. still not a cloud in the sky. And the sun's disappearing. Soon we will be without. Oh, got a question on Facebook. My mother asks, do you cook cactus? I don't, no. I mean, you can. There are a lot of the parts of the cactus you can eat. There are various types that are used for certain things. It's quite surprising how much food is in the desert, and not just animals, but the plants. The mesquite tree that we have in the backyard can be used for so many different things. The pods itself can be ground into a mesquite flour. The bark can be cut up and put into tea. The sap can be used for tea as well. Supposedly the sap that comes out of the tree is about as sweet as like corn syrup, but it's natural. I need to get like a little handy dandy field guide to carry with me that tells me what I can eat and what I can't and how to prepare it, because there's so much different stuff. So many different things, so much different stuff. There's lots of things out there. Like whenever I go hiking, I always try to bring a snack. It's usually beef jerky because I like to spend like the first 10 to 15 minutes, putting some fuel into my body, and then the next 3 hours trying to pull the goddamn jerky out of my teeth. Yeah, Cleaver, that might be Estrella right there on the horizon right now. I think that's the Estrella Mountains. I went there, I've hiked there before. It's beautiful. MZ, prickly pear fruit. Yep, thanks for the nice view and information on cactus, etc. Kate, you're welcome. Don't take my word as fact. Sometimes I'm full of shit. I would never say, hey, go eat that cactus without being certain that you can, because that would just be mean. To be like, yeah, you can eat cactus, but not actually explain the proper way to do it. I just like to be outside on the trails hiking for peace of mind, not because I'm trying to be some sort of survivor or outdoors person. I just like the peace of mind that it gives me to be out hiking. And it's, so you hear right now, like you can hear the cars, the motorcycle, whatever. When I'm out hiking, I don't hear any of that. And every once in a while, I'll see some critters that we don't normally see here in the city. So the last couple times I've been out hiking, I've seen some rattlesnakes, which is really cool because in all the time I've lived here, the only rattlesnakes I've seen have been in an aquarium. So that was really cool to be up and not so close to a rattlesnake, a safe distance. And then I saw like I don't remember the name of it. It was like a little fast, glossy looking snake. Harmless, but still really cool to see because it's not something I normally get to see. All right, so I'm going to bring the drone down and we're going to swap the battery out. I've got one more battery, so that's probably about 15 to 20 more minutes of me running my mouth. Here, let's take a look at my fuzzy yard. Wait, get back out there. One more batter to go. Oh no, our fountain out here needs water. It's thirsty. Okay, so the video likely froze. It'll be right back. It's getting attitude data. My drone has an attitude. All right, here we go. Goodbye. It's not really goodbye, I'm still here. All right, we're gonna check on the moon and make sure it's still there. So buckle your seats while we turn to the left. Oh no, the moon's missing. Where is it? There it is. That's close. I thought we lost it. Kate on Twitter asks, what brand and make? This is a DJI Mavic Pro 2. I bought it a couple years ago and I've mainly just used it to fly around the yard. I've taken it to a few places, but I'm pretty limited on where I can fly it right now. One, mostly because I'm worried. You know, like I don't want to be intruding on people's privacy. I don't want people to feel uneasy if I'm out and about. And a lot of places I go, you just simply can't fly a drone. And most of them are like national parks or county parks, state parks. You can't fly a drone there, at least not as a hobby. But I like tossing it up in the air and watching the sunset. And if I happen to be up early enough in the morning, I'll watch the sunrise. During monsoon season, after a storm rolls through and the skies are clear here, I'll put the drone up in the air and point it at the rear end of the storm, and sometimes I'm able to get, you know, some really cool footage that way. I would love to use it for something like, you know, making 3D maps or some type of photogrammetry. Doing some surveying or something. But for right now, it's just a little toy for me to play with. And I like it. Your Aussie buddies use the Mavic. Yeah, it's a really good drone. And there's a new one. It's the Mavic Mini, which is, it's way more portable. It doesn't do raw file photography. It only does JPEG, and it doesn't do 4K video. At least the last time I looked, it didn't. It was only 1920 by 1080. But supposedly it's a really good drone, really stable, easy to fly. Kate, I do not use my drone when I hike. I would really like to. This drone, it has a follow mode, so you can select an object and the drone will follow that. If it's a stationary object, it can do like a hyperlapse. Well, it will rotate around that object. But most of the places I go, I can't fly the drone just because it's against the law. So I would probably need to be contracted through some organization. If I was able to fly the drone, it would have to be for some professional reason. Like maybe they want some professional photographs of a cactus or a mountain or something at there. You know, I just can't bring it and fly it. Which is probably good, because Like, you can go to any electronics store that sells drones and buy a drone, and you can be completely ignorant of the law and not know what to do. And a lot of people do that. And sometimes those people cause accidents or abuse that. And then it just kind of ruins it for those that are trying to do the right thing. Some of the other restrictions on drone flight is you're not supposed to fly within 5 miles of an airport. There are certain areas that are no fly. So there's a few different apps you can check prior to flying, which is what I do, to make sure that like there could be a no flight restriction in my area. There wasn't. You know, like if there's high profile people in town, sometimes there's no flights allowed. And since the area that we're in is clear, like I have like a little pocket of area to fly in where I'm not in any, I'm not close to an airport, and I'm not close to like any critical structures. And I use my drone just for what you see right now, getting photos or in video of the sky. I don't use it to spy on my neighbors. I do that with my hands and feet and eyeballs. I don't spy on my neighbors. I don't care what my neighbors are doing, as long as they're not harming me and my family. It's like I always say, people come and people go, but those that you've got locked in your shed are gonna stick around for a while. There's nobody in my shed. There's no room for people in my shed, don't worry. So even though there's no clouds in the sky, it's still really pretty to see. And you'll hear me say this every freaking time I look at it, but it's really pretty to see the gradient of colors, That fancy pants blue up in the sky all the way down to the orange hovering over the pile of rocks in the distance. Oh, excellent. Thank you. Filling up the fountain. Me saying that was in no way a hint. I was going to get to it afterwards, but thank you. The neighborhood birds appreciate your service. For the bird, you did it for the birds?
For the birds.
It sure is. Oh, some of the lights over there in the office buildings went on. Yeah. No, don't go into the sun. No, helicopter, no. You hear that quail beeping? There was one in our tree earlier yelling at me. I got some pictures of it. Is that the Cleaver? That's the boss. Cleaver called you the boss.
Aww.
Inbound chopper, yeah.
I'm not very bossy.
It was an inbound chopper to downtown Phoenix. That's the new Uber Eats service. They just fly over and drop your burger from above. They'll have your mouth open and ready to go.
Is that what the copters are doing these days?
Yeah,
Delivery?
the copters are doing delivery. That's right.
Be a good public service.
It would be a good public service. I mean, I'd like to have a steak delivered by men in uniform. Like there was some celebrity service, like I think it was called Cameo or whatever. You could pay money and they would say something, like whatever don't quote me on it, like, but
I can't quote you. You didn't say anything.
Don't quote me on this bullshit thing I'm about to say. But supposedly there was this service where you could pay money to, and these celebrities would read off whatever you wanted to say to somebody, like if you want to tell someone happy birthday. But I think they should do it where you can have a celebrity deliver you food. I would keep Jason Momoa fully employed.
I just think he's looking for work.
I don't think he's looking for work either, but I can dream. I have 53% battery left, so that's probably about 8 to 10 minutes because I bring it down a little bit early. But after that, I'm looking to pour a glass of beer into my body.
I'm glad to help you with that.
Ricky Gervais was scoping the last few days. What's scoping? Jason Momoa is Canadian. Wait, no, I thought Jason Momoa is Canadian? I mean, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Jason Momoa is still Jason Momoa, but T1BG says Jason Momoa, but he has to wear nothing but the trident. I'm good with that. I heard that's Jason's ideal job. Really? Delivering me steak? Man, I need to get on that. I don't even think Jason Momoa's on Twitter. If Jason Momoa's on Twitter, maybe I'll just start saying hi to him every day. Hi. Hey, how's it going? Kate, I will have a beer for you. I will dedicate it to everyone that has ever wanted one and will want one again. My mom says, now I have to see who this Jason is.
Oh my gosh.
Ma, Jason Momoa is Aquaman. Or he was also Conan the Barbarian in like 2011, but that's a really terrible movie, so if you watch it on mute. Nerf, thank you. Yeah, you know what? The sunset is almost as beautiful as me. He was in a Canadian TV series, Stargate Atlantis. Check it out. You know what, Kate? Thank you. I will. Nerf Jude, hello, hi. You want a beer? I hope you're able to find a beer. If I could provide one for you, I would, but I can't, so I won't. I really dig this time in the evening when the sun or the sky's doing that colorful thing, and then the city lights are doing that lighten up thing. It's pretty neat looking.
The littlest beaver said they don't know who Jason Mimosa is either.
Jason Mimosa?
But
I don't know who.
I'm not training these children up right, am I?
I've never heard of this Jason Mimosa. Watch out. No way. You can't. I'm sitting down. You're good. You won't be able to get it. You know, but I would be happy to share a beer with you.
Let there be light.
Oh, someone named Sandra on Twitter says Brazil. Well, thank you for that.
Hello.
Thanks for the chat, Scope. Kate, you are welcome. Thanks for coming in and conveying your thoughts through the use of words on your keyboard of choice. I always appreciate the chit chat. Jason Mimosa, how refreshing.
Nice. I like it.
I'm never gonna not
What'd
hear
you-
Jason Mimosa now.
That would be refreshing.
What is a mimosa's a drink, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Like
champagne and orange juice.
Gross.
No, it's delicious.
I mean,
So is Jason Mimosa.
Jason Mimosa. You know, he's probably heard that all his life.
Or Samoa.
Yeah.
He's named after two different delicious things.
Samoas aren't delicious. I mean, I don't like them, but that's okay. Some of us have flavors. Is that what you're gonna say? Okay. I don't like champagne, but with orange juice, I may reconsider that. Is it?
And you can mix all kinds of fruits in it. That's good.
You see the moon? So like,
I can see the moon and I can see
all right. So I'm
Venus.
gonna. You saw my what?
Venus.
You're looking at my Venus again. Okay, so I'm.
Everybody's Venus, really.
It's everyone's. Check out the moon. Oh no. Am I not able to get high enough? I know this probably looks.
Moon move?
The moon evaded me.
It moved.
It moved. Okay, so back to the lit up area. We've got a plane going in hot or something.
Coming in hot, going in hot.
Go on. Orange juice improves everything. Samoa's a food. Yeah, Samoa's a cookie. Bailey's on the rocks. Those are words I've never said. That orange juice improves everything. Or it's something out of my mouth. Those of you watching on any of the platform that you're watching at, I'm currently live streaming to Twitch, to Mixer, to YouTube, to Facebook, and to Twitter. On everything but Facebook, you can find me at Adjective Beaver. I like to say stupid things a lot on Twitter, so if you like to be like, what the fuck did he just say? Check me out on Twitter. Facebook is my personal profile, and yeah, that's a thing. Burger delivery. Yeah, I need to get the drone back into burger delivery mode. So that way I can get airdropped a burger when I'm out in the middle of nowhere. The best snack for hiking is the one you didn't bring with you. I'm always. Yeah. Because like whenever I'm out hiking, cool, I brought blood oranges, but I wish I would have brought a chocolate candy bar. So the next time I'll bring a chocolate candy bar, and then I'm gonna wish I would have brought pizza. So then I'll bring pizza, and then I'll wish I had beef jerky. So like there's no win. I don't bring pizza or chocolate, by the way. On Facebook, he's Adjective_Beaver. Am I? Oh, that might. Oh. No, I think it's just like I do have an Adjective Beaver Facebook page, but I can't live stream to it because that requires the Restream service I use. You got to pay for that. Okay, so I need to bring the drone down any moment now. Probably like right about now. It's amazing how clear the sky is.
Somebody alerted the clouds to your
Yeah, the clouds have been hiding from me. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down and I'm gonna turn it to face this way so you'll be on camera. Is that okay? You don't want to be on camera?
I was wondering why.
Just be.
Doing it on purpose?
Yeah. That's as close as it will get. It won't get any closer to me. So if I do this, it'll move away. Okay, come here. No. There, we did it. We flew the drone. We were up in the sky and we went around and around and around and looked at the sun. And now I'm gonna turn this thing off so you all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. And now I'm gonna awkwardly look at this thing to try to figure out how to shut the stream off